In the mid-6th century, the Italian peninsula became the battleground for a dying kingdom and a rising imperial dream. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Ostrogoths carved out a realm amidst its ruins. But Emperor Justinian in Constantinople refused to let the old empire stay broken. His ambition to reunite the Roman world ignited a brutal war that will last nearly 20 years. Now, with Totila dead and Teia rising to lead the final stand, the Gothic War enters its last desperate chapter. In the dawn of light over Taginae, King Totila rallies his exhausted warriors. He knows this day may end in death, but he chooses defiance. The Gothic kingdom stands on the edge of its final breath. Narses, the brilliant general of Justinian, unleashes a perfectly engineered counterattack. Discipline and calculation replaces brute force as a Byzantine machine tightens round the Gothic army. In the chaos of battle, fate strikes swiftly. A Roman spear finds Totila, shattering the spirit of his army. The king falls, and with him, the hope of Gothic resurgence begins to fade. Silence settles over the battlefield. Fallen warriors lie like shadows scattered across the earth. The Byzantine march onward, victorious but far from finished. As news of Totila's death spreads, the surviving gods turn to Teia, fierce, unbroken, and ready to fight to the last man. A new king rises for a kingdom on the brink. In the cold shadows of Mount Vesuvius, Teia chooses high ground for his final stand. The snow is deep, the air sharp, conditions as unforgiving as the war itself. From the ridges above, Gothic warriors unleash a torrent of spear. Each cry, each throw, carries the rage of a people refusing to vanish without a fight. But the Byzantine press forward relentlessly, shields locked, formations unbroken. They climb through snow and arrow rain to close the noose round the last Gothic army. Teia fights like a lion cornered, his shields filled with arrows, yet he stands. Only when the final strike lands does the last king of the gods fall, defiant until his final breath. With their king slain, the remaining gods haul themselves into one final charge. It's not a bid for victory, but declaration that their courage will not die quietly. When the snow finally settles, the Gothic kingdom is no more. What remains are echoes of a people who fought with unmatched ferocity. After nearly 2 decades of brutal conflicts, Byzantine banner rise again over Rome. Justinian's dream of a restored empire draws near completion. The Gothic crown falls into dust. A warrior nation that once challenged Rome now fades into memory, swallowed by relentless tide of history. In Constantinople, Justinian receives word of victory. The Italian peninsula, scarred but reclaimed, returns to imperial hands. His long-pursued ambition finally realized. But triumph carries a devastating price. Decades of war have ravaged Italy. Cities lie in ruins, fields abandoned, and the population shattered. The empire has won, but at a staggering cost. Historians would later write of glory and conquest, but between their lines, the truth remains: the Gothic War reshaped Italy forever, leaving a legacy of ruins, resilience, and rebirth. And so the war ends, not with triumph alone, but with a silence carved from ashes. Italy stands scarred, trembling between ruins and rebirth, a land that has seen kings fall, empires rise, and men lay down everything they were for a future they would never see. But listen closely, beneath the broken stone, under the weight of a world rebuilt through blood, something still whispers, "Rise." For every kingdom that falls, another strength is born in the heart of those who endure. Every shattered crown becomes a lesson. Every final breath becomes a torch passed into the hands of the living. Remember this: greatness is never forged in peace. It is shaped in long nights, in impossible battles. The storms that try to tear you apart, yet fail. The Goths lost their kingdom but not their courage. The Romans regained an empire but paid with their own scars. History honors both because both walked through fire without surrendering their spirits, and so you must. When your world cracks, when the weight becomes unbearable, when your path darkens so deeply you can no longer see your own hands, do what they did, stand, fight and rise again. But no darkness is final to the heart that refuses to break. No ending is absolute to a soul that chooses to continue. You are the quiet force they could not extinguish. You are the echo of every warrior who ever faced the impossible and whispered back, I will not fall. So walk forward, carry the fire, let the shadows know your name, because the battle ends here, but your rise is only beginning.